Hey, we're Downtown Hangout, and this is a collection of street photography shot during the COVID years. During the lockdown, street art often expressed anti-government sentiments for several reasons. Firstly, there was widespread frustration with the government's handling of the pandemic. Many people felt that the government's response was inadequate, slow, or lacking transparency. Funny that. Criticisms include the perceived mishandling of testing, the delayed implementation of lockdown measures, and the mixed messaging from officials. These frustrations fueled a sense of anger and disappointment, which found an outlet in street art. The ensuing lockdown in London would transform the city into a ghost town. Bars, restaurants, tourist attractions would close, and only essential businesses could stay open. Workers, with the exception of those in essential services, were required to work from home, and transport, tubes, trains and buses, usually packed with commuters, residents, visitors and tourists, became deserted. Areas of London usually bustling with life came to a standstill, and an eerie silence fell over the city. And Cath captured not just the usual tourist sites, but more day-to-day aspects of city life that had stopped. And the closed shops and closed pubs and restaurants and theatres were all shut down.
The streets of London were obviously completely empty. I was quite surprised by the fact that there were very few other photographers out there. So I knew that this was something that I'd be capturing some unique pictures here. I started photographing London on the day that the lockdown was announced, 23rd of March 2020. It was actually announced in the evening, but I started taking pictures earlier that day. Started around the city, had my Nikon D810 with a Nikkor lens 24 to 85mm, which I used throughout the project. I saw this as a unique opportunity to photograph London like it's never been seen before. I've been photographing London for 30 years and never seen like that before, and was never likely to see it again. Went out to Hammersmith, Camden, South London, West London, Shoreditch area, which had some great street art from people like Unify, Pegasus, Nathan Bowen, Lionel Stanhope. Some great street art there which documented the lockdown, the government responses to the lockdown and people's opinions. And led by donkeys who commandeered quite a few billboards over the months, questioning the government's response.
once again a vibrant and thriving city, filled with energy and a renewed sense of community. We are relishing the simple joys of life, and we gather together over a beer or a glass of wine as often as we can. From bustling pubs to trendy rooftop bars and cosy cafes, the whole city is alive with laughter and conversation. We're making up for lost time, and we're creating memories together. Come join us with Downtown Hangout. Please check out our other videos.